All right, for today, we are making a twist on one of my favorite recipes of all time, and that is salmon patties. Nice comfort food for me and for many of you out there who have had it. And this one, like I always say, this one's going to be damn good. You got to try it out. This one is super easy to make, so let's go. All right, so as you know, for today, I'm making salmon patties, but not in the way that you're thinking. A lot of people have done salmon patties on the internet. Salmon croquettes, same thing. This is going to be in the style of a burger, so I think it's going to be damn good. It's one of my favorite dishes of all time. And yeah, without further ado, people, let's make this shit. Stay tuned. All right, bear with me here. I know it's a little out of focus, but we're going to drop in a whole white onion into a blender, blend that up, and start adding in some oil in there slowly. Now, I am using avocado oil. Then we're going to drop in some freshly diced up Fresno chilies and then a handful of basil leaves that have been washed. We want to follow that up with paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, and maybe some cayenne pepper. You want to lean on a tablespoon of each. I go a little bit heavier with the paprika. After that is done, I'm going to go ahead and drop in some lemon juice. Now, I'm using 1 lemon, and then I'm going to give this a nice blend. Notice how it's getting red? That's from the paprika, the cayenne pepper, all of that. Then into a bowl, I'm going to start my salmon patty. So this is canned salmon, so be careful. As you can see here, I am picking out the bones. Ideally, usually in the packets, they don't have bones in them. You can also look on the label. But this one had bones in it. Then that mixture we made in the blender, we're going to add a little bit of that into our salmon patty blend here. So you can go with garlic, like fresh cloves of garlic. I was surprisingly pretty much out, so I had to save it for the sauce. But yeah, that's just where I was at. But here's another angle here so you can see it a little bit better of me adding the blended mixture there with all the onions, the spices, the Fresno chilies. This is going to give it a lot of flavor. And don't be afraid to just go with bell peppers. It's perfectly fine. I just wanted mine a bit more spicy, and you can add some hot sauce to this as well if you want to give it a little bit more of a kick, but I'm going to add more kick to the sauce later. But into there, we're going to add 2 beaten egg yolks here. This is going to help with the binding aspect of this. And you can also add in like panko breadcrumbs into this mixture if you want as well. That's totally up to you. And I'm going to go ahead and take some Asiago cheese here, and I want to go ahead and shred it into there. So I'm grating it into there, and you don't have to use Asiago. You can use Parmesan. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want, but I think it gives it a nice flavor within the salmon patties. So you can go with whatever kind of cheese or no cheese if you want to. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get that in there, and we're going to move on to next steps. So for next steps, what we want to go ahead and do is we want to make sure not only is this well mixed, but we're going to move on to our sauce. So we're going to set this aside in the fridge for a little bit to marinate, and we're going to work on our sauce. So I like to use Greek yogurt. You can go with regular mayonnaise. So I'm going to add about half a cup of Greek yogurt, then 2 tablespoons of Japanese mayo, and then a tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard. Then lots of black pepper. We're going to go in with a tablespoon of black pepper. Can't speak today. Black pepper. And we want to go ahead and make sure it's fresh ground. I lean a little bit heavier on the black pepper. Then about a teaspoon of some dill. If you have fresh, go with fresh. Then some more of that mixture that we made in the blender there. Add that in there. That's going to give it a lot of flavor. And of course, we're going to give it the juice of a lemon. Now, we're going to give this a mix in just a little bit here. But I want to just stress that this is your sauce, so taste as you go. Make sure it's how you want it as far as saltiness, all of that stuff. I did add a little bit of kosher salt to it. Just about, I would say, a teaspoon. And then we're going to move on to some capers that I'm going to toss in there. You don't have to use capers. You can go with pickles. Pickles are perfectly fine. You can also add pickle juice. That works as well. So drop in the capers in there. And then I decided I want more black pepper because I like spice. And then a little bit of olive oil, some hot sauce. Give it a nice mix. And that is the awesome sauce to go on this salmon patty burger. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Then we'll move on to a plate with some breadcrumbs and form our salmon patties. Now for the salmon patties, it's up to you how you want to form them. Big, small, it's up to you. When you're working with bigger ones, you definitely want to add a little bit more egg to it. You can add some panko breadcrumbs, but it's a little bit harder to flip, okay? And I'll show you a little bit later on. But the smaller ones are always easy to flip.
I made these bigger for the video because people like to see big food often. So into some hot oil, we're going to go ahead and just lightly fry these. You know, you don't want them to sit too long. You want to move them a little bit, make sure that they don't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. And I am just using some vegetable oil here. Give them a nice flip. That's one way to do it, but you can burn yourself this way. So you can also do it with 2 spatulas. It's a lot easier to maintain the structural integrity of the salmon patty, and you don't burn yourself. So easy peasy. There you go. And we are off to the races, people. We are ready to plate at this time. So we're going to plate it up. Plate up how you want. I'm going to go ahead and onto a toasted brioche bun, I'm going to add the sauce to the bottom. Now you can go with the salmon patty right here if you want to. I'm tossing an egg in, or not an egg, a tomato here. An egg would actually go really awesome on this. But then our salmon patty, and then a nice slice of Gouda cheese. I don't have a nice fancy torch, but I do have this one here. This will work. And just going to go ahead and heat that up there. You can always just put it in the oven on broil. Just do the patty and the cheese. Don't do the bun and all that. Then some more sauce. And these are pickled Fresnos. You can use whatever kind of pickled, pepper you want. Then, of course, some purple onion, some red onion there, and some basil ribbons. Yes, basil. It totally lifts it. And I always put basil on my burgers as well. It's amazing. And there we are, people.
All right, and we are all done. As you know, it is tough making really large salmon patties unless you use a bunch of eggs, maybe add some flour or something to get a nice binding on the meat, but it can be kind of tough. And so I'm glad you got to see 2 ways of handling that. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and try this out. It looks really damn good. It's huge. I wanna cut it in half, but I won't. Here it is. And let's give this a bite. That is awesome. That is damn good. With the basil, the pickled Fresno chilies, the sauce that we made today, and the salmon patty, that's actually really good. It's not too heavy, honestly. I mean, we'll see when I'm done with it. But yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching to the end of the video, and I'm gonna eat this. So cheers, I'm out.